Hello. Can you tell how excited I am for this? Thanks for 25 followers, by the way. I really appreciate it. No, seriously. I sounded sarcastic, but I really do appreciate 25 followers. So yeah, I'm not one to back down from a promise. We reached 25 followers. We play FNAF. Great. It's just great. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm not, but hey. Let me just set up my Twitch chat real quick. I swear to God, if y'all start spamming the soundboard, I will end this stream in like 25 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna be playing night 4 for a while, I guess. Damn. So, wow, I've reached 25 followers. It's so hard to imagine. Alright, the Twitch chat is ready. Shall we head to the game screen? I don't want to, but we're going. And there we are. Here we are. Oh god. Alright, we're continuing where we last left off. When was the last time I played this game? Like, is my screen okay? That's okay. Okay, night 4, baby. Let's go. am I unmuted? Yes, I am unmuted. Ah. Yay. Here we are again. And Chica's already gone. Have we heard this phone call before? Hello?
Oh, hey!
Hello.
Hey, wow, day 4. I knew you could do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me.
Oh yeah, let's just read this. We've already heard this. Why is it already getting so loud? It's only 12 a.m. Come on. Hello viewer, welcome to my pain and suffering. How are you doing today? Gonna be suffering through this stupid ass game. 25 nights, he said. I really regret thinking that now. In the bathroom, as where I get all my wonderful ideas from. Shit. Hang on. Surely nothing's gonna jump at me, right? If I look away, if I pay attention to something else, for just a quick second. Hello. Okay. I want to say so far so good, but it's only been an hour. It's only 1 a.m. Ah, fuck you, Freddy. Stupid ass nose. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm hearing footsteps. Hello. Hi there. I did not make a noise. Okay, hello. I did not make a noise, but I jumped. Like I jumped. Hello, Freddy. How you doing? Bonnie, are you gone? Please go away. Okay, Bonnie, please go away. Bonnie, when are you leaving? Please leave. The fuck? Yeah. The Foxy is on his way. screw you, Foxy. Hello. I did not jump that time. That's good. Where's Freddy? Hello. Come on, it's only 2 a.m. Chica, please go away. Where's Freddy? Hey, Fredbear? No, Fredbear's a different character. Hey, Freddy boy. Where you at? Fred, where you at? I think that's him in the corner over there. I can't really see. And Chica's gone. Thank God. What the fuck? Where the hell is Freddy? I can't really find him. Please don't just randomly jump, Freddy boy. Please give me an actual warning this time. Oh my god. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, shit. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Yeah, bye-bye, Foxy. It's only 3 a.m. Oh, hello, Chica. It's, nope. Why is the theme playing? Jeez. Hello. What? I'm assuming he's in that place, cause the music is loud there. My God. What? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it this night. Ah, shit. Oh, no. No. Come on, it's only been 10 minutes and we've already failed. How did I lose power? I still had like 6%, I think. Yeah, I see you, stupid ass bear. Well, get on with it. Everyone, hydration check. Be sure to be drinking your waters. What happened? What is this? Thank you, Freddy. It's only been 10 minutes. I don't want to play this game anymore. Wow, great game. Can I play something else? I want to play something else. Power through. Hello, Luna. How are you doing? I hope you can handle scary stuff because this is somewhat scary. It doesn't get. It's not as scary after like a few. I don't know. After a while, once it gets pretty repetitive. I don't want to play this game anymore. How are you doing, Luna? I guess I should like try to save power. Excuse me. Are they that active this early on? Because I don't see Freddy or Bonnie moving. Good for you. Where are you, sheep? Alright, so far, okay, hello. I hate jump scares. Oh, I don't really get scared anymore, I just get shocked, which is annoying. The day's great, we have great food, we got donuts, we had some Jollibees. I don't know if you know what a Jollibees is. It's basically a local fast food joint. They're really good. Never mind. Too soon? Too soon. No, okay, that was right. Come on, Foxy, do your thing. Goodbye. How am I supposed to maintain power when I'm like... when it's only like 1 AM and I already have 70% left? How does that work? Where are you, Freddy? God. Damn, Foxy is moving tonight. Who's that over there? Is that Freddy? Okay, I think after a while you get used to the things. Where the hell's Chica? She hasn't come visit in a while. Yeah, I think that's Freddy in the back over there. It's only 2 AM. I'm already halfway through my power supply. Where are you, Freddy? Oh my god. What? Hello. I hate that so much. It's like so unnecessary. She's on vacay? Yeah, I guess. Probably. I hear footsteps. I've been told that the footsteps are like only for effect, but I still don't believe it. Come on. Okay, I see you. Can you stop doing that? It's really annoying. Who's this? What? Why am I hearing the theme? Is this right? Should this be happening? Okay, Foxy is on the move. Yeah. Oh, good thing I just had that closed. Bonnie, can you go? Where the hell is the bear? Well, I always lose, and I very much dislike it. The only thing I really like about FNAF is the lore, and that's also very convoluted in its own beautiful way. Can you go away, Bonnie? I only have like 8% power left. Bonnie, can you go away? What? Whoa. Hey, why are you ganging up on me? This is not fair. Y'all are literally sucking the power out of my thing. I only have 1% left. This is not fair. I'm all out of power. And I'm dead. This is great. Great game. Very fair. Great game. I love this game. Could you hurry up? No, I will sulk. Man, I hate the dead ends from my hair. Attempt number, I don't know, number 5, I guess. Great game. Wow, fantastic. I'm purposely, for the past few streams, I've been streaming for 2 hours. But I think I'm gonna purposely stream for only an hour this time. I don't want to play this game for 2 hours. I just want to play Tetris. I miss playing Tetris. I should have just played Tetris. But no. I had to go and say 25 followers and I'll play the stupid free game. Let's just not move for like an hour. Like until 1 a.m. I don't think this is a really good idea. Or it is. No one has been moving, so of course I wash my hair. I wash it like twice every 3 days. And everyone's gone. I get the right to complain about my dead ends, okay? I'm pretty sure everyone complains about their dead ends, and if they don't, they're hiding it. They're just keeping it to themselves. Hello, Chica. I mean, what else am I supposed to do with my dead ends? Compliment them? We still got 80%. That's more than last time. Last time we had like... Oh, come on. Damn, Foxy do be active. Jeez. Yeah. Why are you two ganging up on me? Come on. Is there like a mod to replace the animatronics with the cute anime girls? Because I'd very much like that. Instead of getting scared every time, I just get confused. Damn. What the hell did I do to them? I literally just met them like 3 nights ago. Or is it 4 now? I don't know how to count. Okay, goodbye, Chica. See you never again. Hello. Hello, Freddy. Why looking at me like that? Hello. I'm still moving my chair back and forth every time I move my character in game. Goodbye, Chica. Goodbye, Bonnie. Please never visit. That would be greatly appreciated. So how's your K-pop / Empress stuff going on? And probably Zookeeper too? It's only 2 AM. Come on, game. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore. But I have to. For content. Wow. I can't believe I just said that. I've become... I'm not even scared anymore. I just want this to get over with. Bonnie, go away, please. That's good. That's good. Bonnie, can you leave? Oh, I remember one time during like the last time I played this game, I was so close to beating this night. It was already like 5 AM. And I think I had like excuse me, I still had a decent amount of power left. Oh. Wow. Congrats, I guess. Good for you. Hello, Foxy. How you doing? Okay, 4 AM, 17%. We're good. We're great. This is going wonderful. Congrats, I'm happy for you. Let's go. Okay, I should not be wasting my power this much. I only got like 10% left. Okay, people are moving, things are moving. Okay, things are moving. I cannot look at the camera because things are moving. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna make it, am I? There's only 8% left. And we're not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. It just turned 5 a.m. If it has been 5 a.m. for a while, I think we could. That wasn't fair. Bonnie wasn't even on the door side. Can the mic even pick up? Oh shit, look at that. I just grabbed a very ugly piece of hair. Like, it's really wrinkled and it's like splits. Wow. I watched the first episode. Someone outside? Yeah, someone's outside. Wait. bad? What? Who's... what? Wait. Aha. Alright, they moved places. Where the hell is the clear? Okay, so far so good. I think that's him over there. Curious. Well. What do we have here? Only halfway our power. That's great. Only halfway done with the night. Yo, who's this? Oh, this is Freddy. Oh. That was Papa. I gotcha. I see you. I see you. I see you, Freddy Fazballs. Excuse me. Welcome to the second view. How are you doing tonight? As you can see, I'm doing very well. I'm winning this game because I said I would if I reached a follower amount. Hello, Freddy, and where'd he go? Well, he's not on his heel yet. Yo, we're doing pretty good. Got like 35%. That's unbelievable. 40. Yeah, this is Freddy over here. Let's go. 5th night. Final night, baby. Not really, but yeah. Hello. Hello, hello. That was a great call. Very insightful. Like the message of the way the caller conveys his message is very heartwarming, and it really makes me feel all sorts of emotions. I especially liked it when he said rub 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 rub. Is there actually a person over there, or am I seeing things? Okay, okay, okay. I see you, game. Okay, that startled me a bit. Just in time. Okay, I think that's Fred Boy over there. Wait, this is Fred Boy. Who's the... This is great. This is going great. I love the part where furry robots try to kill me over and over again. I still don't get how views work for streams. Is my highest viewed stream is my first FNAF stream. It has like 37 views, but then it was also my highest viewer side feels very slow compared to the others so far. Load. Okay, people are moving. Not drill. People are moving. Hello, Freddy. How you doing? I don't think we're gonna make it this night. No, I can't close it. Why not? The fuck? Why can I not close it? Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. We're so screwed. Come on, Bonnie, do your thing already. Stop being such a tease. You have to pull up the camera. There you go. Ow. Wasn't fair at all. I think that was Bonnie punishing me for not paying attention to the game. Okay, I'm unmuted, thankfully. Well, let's just stay on this for a bit. See if anything happens. Days today. I played Gartic Phone with some of my, well, not some of my, I only know like one person there, and I don't really know if she considers me her friend, but hey. Gartic Phone is basically you draw a thing, someone described what the thing is, someone draws the description. It's just an endless loop of that. Where are you, Fred boy? Why is it so early? His vapor power is depleting so fast. Is everyone good? I think Foxy is out of commission today. He hasn't moved. Oh, here he is. Little Fred boy. Decided to move out of your home. So join the animatronic family. We open real soon. Travis hold on to some. Come get to know me. And you won't wanna leave after tonight. Down here we're lonely. You to join us for a ride. You've been through 21 frightful nights. You've seen their faces fall to their hearts. You know the show is so far from over. Toys, you're in our window. Oh my god. Excuse me. I had some coke earlier. Like the soft drink, not the drugs. I don't think it's even legal in my country. Not that I would try, even if it was. Don't do drugs, kids. And Chica's head is glitching out again. I think you should get that checked out, Chica. You should get it, Chica, out. Okay, I think I've gotten used to the quick jump scares by now. I'm not even phased anymore. Okay, Chica, can you go away? I only have 20% left. Good, thank you. Are you still there, Freddy? Just stay there, Freddy. I don't even... Like, you don't have to move at all, and he moved. Where'd he go? Freddy Fazballs? Where'd your Freddy Fazballs go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I'm singing the FNAF songs from the Living Table. No, not again. That's not fair. But escape. It's already been an hour. I think we're done. I think we're good. I think this is a good ending. I want to play more. Yeah, I think after this, I'm gonna just play Tetris. Yeah, let's just stare at him. I don't think he's gonna jump scare us unless we like pull down the camera. So why not? Let's not pull down the camera. What's he gonna do? And when the power runs out, Freddy can do his thing, and maybe, just maybe, we can choose the night. Maybe. do the thing. I guess Foxy had other ideas. Well, can we change game? I mean, I've already played for an hour. I don't want to play it. I've kept up my end of the bargain. I've played FNAF for almost an hour now. This is a good end to stop playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I think this is good. This is good end. We now move to Tetris. We play Tetris, okay? Any objections? No, we playing Tetris, okay? Good. We good. Alright, let me just grab my controller. And I accidentally pressed Twitch instead of Tetris. Okay, let's okay, we got the Tetris, we got the Tetraminos, and we can stream for another hour. Okay, let me just get it captured. Close that. Window capture, JStris. There we go. Oops, you just showed my I tagged my bookmarks, but it's fine. Anyone wants to join in, please hop on to JStris. Okay, let me just change the tags. Now, let's move to Tetris. Not Tetreo. Done. Now let's change the title to, do I change it? I'm done with Freddy. Freddy's Faz Bells Balls. There. Will this title get me banned? I hope not. It's actually, yeah. Yeah, let's just Freddy the silly robot bear. There. Okay, let's put on some jazz. No, not that. Yeah, this one. Okay, we're already starting. Fuck, I forgot the controls for a second. I swear I'm not gonna be as emotional or sentimental as I am last time I played Tetris. So, we'll see, I guess. I don't think I finished the telling the story earlier, but I was playing, what is it? Gartic Phone with some other streamer people. If you're familiar with the streamer Aria Plays, I was playing Gartic Phone with her Discord server. I played that with them. Then, yeah, I don't really know how to treat those people, because I don't know if Arya considers me a friend. I think she sees me as like probably like a colleague, I guess. A colleague in streaming. Fuck. Well, this is going well. The controller is a little bit janky. Let's do a practice. Also, I have like a garbage can, not a garbage can, like a paper bag where I throw my garbage, and it's literally just full of my hair. Mostly split ends, but hey, hair is hair. Let's do a quick test. Fuck. Keep pressing the wrong button. Quick test run. Alright. How do I go about this? Yo, that did it. You. Okay, new match. Why is my controller being so jank? Let me try to unplug and plug it in. Perhaps tomorrow I'll play like Fall Guys. Well, not really Fall Guys. It's a game like Fall Guys. You won't guess what it's. You'll never guess what it's called. It's called Stumble Guys. Very original, I know. But it's available for free on Steam and on mobile. So my friend told me about it. It was great. We played it like yesterday. Like me, my IRL friend. Like we played it with my friend group. Well, my other friend group. I have like multiples of them. And yeah, we do my. And not to brag or anything, but I won twice. Like I won a crown twice. Why is my controller not cooperating? Jesus. Ah, tangina. Puta. Why is my controller being so jank? Putang ina, controller are. Hang on, let me just. I don't know what's causing this to happen, so. Also, I've been listening to this song called Mafia by Wotaku. That's the artist. It's a Vocaloid song. But I'm listening to covers, and there are two covers of it that I really like. I like Kageyama Shen's cover from Toro Stars. I also really like Luca's cover. I don't know his full name, but Luca from Niji Sanji. Because their character lore is that they're both mafia lords. I mean, not mafia lords, mafia bosses. So I think it really fits to their character lore, despite their actual personalities are like being balls. Let me just tie back my hair real quick. Okay, let's go. My control. Oh, it's not plugged in. Come on, do it. Do the thing. Jesus. I swear to God, you better cooperate this time. So I watched the first episode of She-Hulk. It's pretty good, but I don't think my opinion on it can be trusted because I literally watch. Have I brushed my teeth? I think I have. I'll literally say anything is good if I enjoyed it. But I think it was good. They had like actual characterization for the Hulk this time, instead of him being just funny guy. Like, yeah, we get it, but like, I would like the MCU to like give their projects a bit more like love and attention, because I heard like Love and Thunder was like dog shit. So I wish if they could like yeah, I'll probably enjoy Love and Thunder, but just because I enjoy like dog shit doesn't mean I wanna keep watching dog shit, if you know what I mean. Cause so far I think She-Hulk is gonna be is pretty good. But what do I know? I don't read comics, so I've only read one comic book in my lifetime. Ah, fuck. And like, I'll stream until 12 o'clock. Because even though it's a Saturday tomorrow, but it's fine. I still don't have school till September. So yeah, I tweeted out like, I heard She-Hulk was good, and so I watched it, and then like a crap ton of tweets saying like, I heard She-Hulk was good because it had feet pics, and it feels like my tweet is gonna end up looking like, oh, I watched this show because feet, haha. I don't have a feet fetish, I think, but that's not the reason why I watch the show, okay? Yo, I'm 7th place, let's go. Okay, I wonder if they're still playing Gartic Phone, because they were waiting for Arya to come back earlier. Finally, the controller is starting to work properly. Yes. Also, I only started listening to the Mafia song because Crony from Hololive made her own cover. I didn't listen to her cover, I instead listened to someone else's, which is pretty funny, I think. I listened to her cover afterwards, it was pretty good. I still prefer Xian's though. I also really like Luca, because if you put them side by side, Luca's cover, because I saw a mashup of Xian and Luca's cover of Mafia, and the comments were like saying that Xian is a calm and collected, like is a calm, merciless mafia boss, while Luca is a like psychopathic, like will torture you type of mafia boss. And I don't really watch Luca that much except for clips, but I feel like their versions of the cover really add on to that whole Shen is like a calmer mafia boss than because in Shen's cover, like the end of the syllable, he ends it quickly, while Luca's cover, he drags it out. I can't really explain it properly unless I try singing it, but I don't want to, so go listen to it yourselves. I think Luca's full name is Luca Kenshiro, but I might be wrong, so Now that I've reached 25 followers and finally played Five Nights at Freddy's, goodbye Five Nights. Here's to never seeing you ever again. I'll only really touch you when MatPat uploads a new FNAF theory video. So until then, goodbye, Five Nights at Freddy's. Excuse me. Alright, are we good? So my younger cousin has gotten into what is it called? Henry Danger. It's a show that me and my sister used to watch on Nickelodeon back home, but my younger cousin has gotten into it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a pretty entertaining show. But the thing is, she watches it on Netflix, right? And I don't know if it's like because she picks the 4 kids option, but they only have Henry Danger season 1 on Netflix, so she would rewatch it every time, and every time she would be rewatching season 1 of Henry Danger, and it gets old real quick, like having to watch the same season over and over. Like, I want to watch more of the show because I'm pretty interested. I've seen how it ends, and I want to get up there. Like, I want to witness every moment leading to the ending. Come on. Okay. Well, at least we made 8th place. That's good. Also, speaking of, I didn't really get into the story of Fall Guys game. So I played with my other friend group. I haven't seen them in a while or heard their voices apart from my best friend. My best friend and I are in the same two. I have multiple friend groups, but the prominent ones is like friend group D and friend group S. We'll call me and my best friend are both in friend group D and S. So apart from my best friend, I haven't heard anyone in over a year. So when we voice chatted like yesterday, I was like, hey, does your voice sound different? Did you go through puberty or something? I just found it funny. And again, it's the same feeling when I played Albion with my juniors, who I've not met in almost 3 years now. Because it's basically my best friend that keeps recommending me these games. Like, he recommended Albion Online, and he recommended the Fall Guys clone. I need to pee anyway. Enjoy the jazz toilet break. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Game already started. Ah, shit. I've been playing Mario Kart on my 3DS recently, so I've been wanting to play a racing game on stream, but I don't know any good ones. I know there's a Garfield racing game that's similar to Mario Kart. Excuse me, but I'm poor, so I can't buy it at the moment. Come on, dude. We just started. Okay, that FNAF really made me lose some of my brain cells. I'm not really thinking properly tonight. Also, I think my sister is gonna be here, and by next week, by next week probably. So yeah, my sister has a friend here, has an online friend that she plans on meeting up with, and I asked if I could come. I know that was a terrible thing to ask. Ah, fuck, but they said yes anyway, so I'm gonna be... excuse me. I'm basically gonna be third wheeling. Oh wait! If my sister arrives on the 28th... Oh wait, never mind. She's arriving on the 22nd. Because on the 28th is a birthday. I'll not specify whose, but I think we're going out. Which is, I'm looking forward to. I haven't left the house in like a month now. Almost 2 months probably. I mean, I went outside to our garage area. Alright, let's do this. I gotta get over that FNAF. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Down. Also, I was watching a Suisse clip. She said something about a technique called a DT cannon. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. No. Come on. Come on. Straight piece, please. Let's go. Do I do this? Also, it feels weird because my Twitter account was basically it was my... I've had that account since like I was 8th grade, so it's like the account I use to follow and interact with my IRLs, and like it's weird to like... It's weird, like, because one moment I'm replying to my friends being like, oh my god, yes girl, let's go. And on the second minute, I'm like tweeting out, oh hey, I'm gonna be live streaming at this time, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's kinda weird. probably should have made a separate Twitter for like stuff like that, but I don't really want to do that. Although I do have a separate Twitter for my voice acting stuff. Although there's only one thing posted on it right now. Bang, bang. Okay, well. I want to at least get to the top 10. I've only been there once. Yeah, I'm feeling very dumb right now. Damn it. I really want to drag my friends into playing Tetris because I want to win. Basically, I want them to no. I want them to praise me basically for being good. I'm just kidding. Kinda, not really. It's just friendly banter, you know? Ah! Oh my god. Man, I miss having, like... this is gonna sound real corny, but I miss having someone to flirt. Like, I miss flirting with someone, basically. Like, last time I had someone to flirt with was, like, when the hell was that? Like, my birthday, like, 3 months ago. Last time I had someone to flirt with was 3 months ago. So, funny story about this. Okay, so let's name some names first. First, let's name someone Z. Then, let's name another person, R. Let's talk about Z first. So Z, if you know Amino, Amino is like, it's like Reddit for 12-year-olds, basically. And there's this one Amino. I'm ashamed to admit this, but I was part of a dating Amino. I really had no intention of dating, except the first month I was there. But after that, I just go there to like I made friends there, and we keep in touch occasionally on Instagram. And like, yeah, there. We have a GC there. We have a group chat for like Filipinos, and so Z here joined the group chat. I saw Z's post before. I thought she was a pretty good. She was a pretty person there. So she joined the group chat. I welcomed her, but I don't think she really noticed that I welcomed her. So a few minutes later, she left the group chat, and I'm like, oh damn, why did she leave? And then like me being the person that I am, I DM'd her like, hey, why'd you leave the group chat? And she was like, oh, I don't really have any friends there, and blah 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 blah. So I'm like, hey, can we be friends if you want? And there, we basically became friends there. And yeah, we talked for a bit. Then we talked for a bit, and we got close basically, like a few days. And then she had to go through something. She had to like stop using Amino for a while because I think her cat was going through a sickness or something. And yeah, so we didn't talk for a while. And then enter Z. So Z here, oh not Z, R, enter R. So R posted on the top. My simping is not letting me focus on the game. So R, I saw her post on my Amino timeline. I liked it. She gave me a follow. And then I gave her a follow. And then I encouraged up, hey, thanks for the follow. We want to be friends. Then she replied, of course, let's be friends. Then she was also Filipino. Z was also Filipino, if I didn't mention. So R mentioned that she was Filipino, but she's half Filipino. She lived in an overseas country. I'm not telling which one. So yeah, me and R got close. I usually, cause like when I DM people, my personality, I put on the personality of a shy boy basically, like, oh whoa, would you like to be friends, oh whoa. But this time I wanted to change it up. I wanted to change things up. So with R, I wanted to be aggressive, like aggressive flirty dude. All right, so there, I did that. So hey, so I did that. Like we got close. She would ask me stuff like, "Do you have a crush on someone?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you." Like, very smooth, I know. So like over. Oh wait, before I continue, let's go back to Z. So Z here, I've started developing some like small feelings for, and like but then I saw through her bio, and like her bio has someone else tagged. She has someone tagged, like another person. So I went to this other person's bio, and I'm like, who the hell is this? And like, I didn't really talk to her about it because I didn't really want to assume things, but I didn't really want to assume things, yet I still assumed anyway. So I thought she was Z's partner or something. Did I talk to her about it? No, I think that was R. So I feel like cause at that point I was really flirty with Z, I guess. Not really, just I was slightly flirty with Z at that point. So I'm not gonna lie, I got a bit jealous, and I got a bit upset that, you know, she already had someone tagged in her bio, and I flirted with someone that was probably already taken. So yeah, I was like, I was pretty upset at her, but I didn't really tell her about it. But she could sense it, like through our DMs. Like, I don't know. I think it was because I was chatting very differently in a different mood. But she could sense something. She DM'd one time. We were DMing, and she said like, "Is something wrong? You're acting very different today." I'm like, no, it's fine, because I noticed she had someone else in her bio, and I was being sad and being emotional about it, like being a drama queen and shit. I didn't tell her, of course, because what's that got to do with me? So when she said she was going on hiatus, I'm like, well, okay, good for you. Take your time. Then I meet R. Like me and R, we got close. I started, like I said, I was aggressively flirty, but fucking R here. R. The same thing. Like, there's some bits I'm gonna skim through, but R here, the same thing happened with Z. I see her have someone else tagged in her fucking bio, but unlike last time, I'm gonna confront this fucking bullshit. I'm not doing this again for the second time. So like, so yeah, so like I said, So who's the dude in your bio? And she was like, I don't fucking know. I just got dared to put him in my bio. And I'm like, okay, sure. Like, I didn't believe it, of course, because, like, yeah, sure, whatever. It was a dare, blah blah. And yeah, that it was a dare. So despite knowing that it was a dare, I was still like aggressive. I was still flirty, despite knowing that, but not as aggressively flirty. It was like flirty, but I already know you're taken type flirty. Although she would say, I don't even know who this guy is. And then one day, Z comes back from her hiatus, and like Z comes back from her hiatus, and then I was simultaneously talking to Z and R, and like I was pretty shit. I was pretty much over Z at that point. Well, not kinda, a little bit. Wow, look at me getting over women real quick. I was pretty over Z at that point, cause I was already flirting with R. By the time Z returned, we would just talk like friends, even though she didn't know that I had developed feelings for her. So we would talk like friends. And one time, I got water break. Excuse me. Hang on, I want more. So yeah, Z. I was sad with like R because R had this someone else in her bio, even despite her refusing. I was sad refusing that she didn't know who it was. I was sad about that, and Z noticed, like, are you okay? Like, is everything okay? Like, yeah, it's fine, I'm okay. Excuse me. And like the problem, also another thing with R is like, she's very secretive. Like, she'd be going through something, and I'd ask like, oh, what's wrong? And she'd be like, oh, it's nothing. I can't really say it. I'm like, okay, then yeah, that was fine, of course. Like, yeah, keep it to yourself, please, if you don't want to talk about it. But I would like to be told things sometimes, even if just a little bit. So yeah, then here comes the funny bit. So Z messages me about developing feelings for someone, and the funniest thing is that Z, without me knowing, cause I found out that Z was following R, but not the other way around. So I'm like, what's going on here? Am I being trolled? Are you two in cahoots or something? Cause these two like act very similarly. Like one time they both sent me a message around the same time frame, where they sent me a picture of a cow, and they said, it reminds me of you. Like they both said it around the same time, like minutes apart. Different images though, but very similar images. They radiate the same energy, and I'm like, how does this remind the two of you of me? I didn't say it like that. I said it to them separately. But like, hang on. Excuse me. So yeah, I thought they were cahoots or something. I thought they knew each other. So Z comes up to me. She returns from her hiatus, and she fucking comes up to me and says, I like this person, and that person just so happens to be R. And I'm like, wow, what a small world we're living in. So I didn't really properly think about it, but I snitched Z, I told R. Like, I told R that someone has a crush on her and that someone is someone I know. Fuck. Ah, shit. So she asked me, oh my god, who is it? Did it tell her? She figured out it was someone, it was Z. She figured out that it was Z, and I told Z that I kind of told her. So I encouraged Z to. So Z at this time didn't know that I liked R. So I encouraged Z to confess to R. Like, yeah. So I encouraged her to do that, and she didn't want to at first, but R told me that she confessed, and later Z would also tell me that she confessed, and she got rejected. And I'm like, after she got rejected, I'm like, yeah, funny story. So I told Z everything about me and R being friends, and after that, yeah, I've also told R that I liked her multiple times, but like I was still not like sold on. I wasn't like I had no hope anyways because of the whole having someone on her bio spiel, and later I find out. So I was also like being really pathetic about it either too. Like, so when are you gonna reject me? Like, can you just reject me already so I don't have to deal with all this? I was being like that, and in hindsight, now that I think about it, that was kind of stupid. No, I don't think that was stupid. Just reject me already. So, yeah, that happened. She's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Bitch, you know exactly what I'm talking about." So yeah, I told Z. Then I also told Z that I liked R. So, fuck. I told Z that I liked R, and we laughed about it. Then she asked, "Why'd you encourage me to confess then?" I don't know. I like to encourage my friends to do what they want. And yeah, she got rejected. I got rejected multiple times by R, even though it wasn't really serious. And then one day, R just has a different I find out that I think the person that gave the dare to R was Z to put this guy on her bio. So that was their thing. Like, I never would have known that they were friends, aside from not quotes friends, but like, and then like a few days, not really a few days, like a few days, I find out that R is now dating someone just by looking at her bio, and it says like taken by this person, blah 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 blah. And then I fucking DM'd her about it, like, wow, you're already taken. I was so passive aggressive about it too, like, it's already taken, congrats, I'm happy for you. And yeah, and she's like, yeah, hahaha. And she says, I think it's just probably messing with me, but yeah, I'm taken. And I'm like, yeah, good for you, I'm very happy for you. Like, and in my mind, you could have told me at least. And then I said one more passive aggressive thing. As a friend, I hope you two last long and be happy. And then I followed it up, as a person, I hope the both of you trip. Because yeah, that was because yeah. And then she just never replied to me after that. And then I told Z that I found out like in the worst possible way that she was taken, and then and Z told me about being rejected and shit, and I actually confessed to Z as well. Like when we were talking back then, like a while ago, I think I developed a crush on you, and she was like, me too, just a little bit. I told my sister about it, and she was like, if you two don't get together at this point, I don't know, I'm quitting this program, like as if it was a TV show. And like, um, uh, spoiler alert, we did not get together. Like, Z, like, straight up ghosted me out of nowhere. Yeah, and that's the last time I flirted with anybody, and I want to flirt with someone else again. Damn. Should I tell the story of the first time I fell in love? Maybe another time. Technically, like in first grade, I technically had a girlfriend. It lasted for like one day. Nothing happened except the girl went all yandere. So the story with that is story of that is, imagine this. Let me set the setting. So yeah, Z and R just, I think R like destroyed her account because her post has her amino account that was nothing anymore, and Z just straight up disappeared, never to be heard from again. And yeah, moving. I'm still friends with Z on, not Z, R on Discord, but Z has a Twitter, but she wouldn't share it to me. And yeah. Anyways, where was I? Right, grade 1 girlfriend. So I was in first grade, yeah. And imagine this: we're in the classroom watching TV. Excuse me. The movie that we were watching was Barbie. Which one is it? The Diamond Castle. Yeah, it's that one. And like my male classmates did not want to watch it because Barbie girl, oh. But I watched it because my sister watched it and I watched it with her. It was pretty cool, I guess. Also, Barbie kind of fell off, not gonna lie. Okay, back to the point. So yeah, we were in grade 1. I was sitting next to this girl. I put my arm around her. I didn't know what it meant at the time. And after that, we became boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know how it worked. It just happened. It's pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid. So yeah, fuck. I had a quote unquote girlfriend in my first grade of school. So it's like it wasn't even like just a me thing. It's like, yeah, I like you now. You're my boyfriend. I think that's how I remember it. I think the girl said it herself, I think. And I thought it would just end there, like just that one time it was just over. We're done with this, no more. Now, imagine this. Second grade, alright? Or the girl who we'll call X. We'll call X. Because R is already taken. Her name starts with an R, but R is already taken. So we'll call her X. So X here, in second grade, we were in separate classes, okay? We were in separate classes, but that didn't stop her. She called my male classmates to fucking carry me outside just so she can talk to me. And they fucking did it, man. They like fucking carried me and placed me outside right in front of her. When they put me down, I looked at her, I went back to the classroom. And it didn't end there. Because in third grade, we were not classmates, but I was classmates to one of her relative. And yeah, I think she told her relative about me, and there was something happening there, and she was like, hey, it's you, you're my cousin's thing." And the story fortunately ends there, because we moved in 3rd grade, because my mom remarried. So we moved. Never heard from either of them ever again. It's just kind of funny. But it's like a really funny story. I've told it to all my friends at this point. Like, it's like a very good conversation starter. Like, hey, did you know I had a girlfriend in 1st grade? Shit. So, what time is it? I'll end the stream if I get in the top 10. Shit. I feel like I've developed monkey streamer brain, cause like I'll think of playing a game and I'll go, but I could just play this on stream. I think it's either a good thing that some games when I play, they run pretty good, but when I try to stream them, the quality is pretty bad. So I guess it's a blessing that's telling me, oh, you should play this game off stream. You should play it for yourself. Oh, excuse me. So I don't think I realize how loud I am when I speak. Yeah, I just removed my earphone. Yeah, I think I'm pretty loud when I speak. I don't think they can hear me, right? I hope they can't hear me. I almost had someone to flirt with, but she's not really fun to chat with. She's a pretty boring chatmate, not gonna lie. Cause with both Z and R, when we DM'd each other, when I DM'd them, they clicked for me. Like I liked them obviously, but it was a two-way thing. Like, I DM them, I DM them with enthusiasm. They DM me back with also enthusiasm that made us click, and then that made me want to DM them more. And some people I DM are like dry as fuck, dude. Like, it's either I'm the one that's dry or they're also as dry as I am. Cause some people I DM, man, like, I have to carry this fucking conversation. Like, my back is hurting just from carrying this conversation alone. Shiitake mushrooms. Also, have y'all ever went to Omegle? I've tried the video thing recently, cause since last year, I've always stuck to the text chat. I didn't have the confidence to try the video chat, so I tried it last year, and oh boy, it was quite the experience. So I have long hair, right? So my hair was wet. I was drying it. I was letting it dry, and I was letting it dry, and shit. well, nah. I was letting it dry, and my hair was down. I shaved my beard off, and I looked pretty female. So with no intention, I didn't intend for a pretending to be female type thing going on, but that sort of happened, and I would occasionally run into some male genitalia, which is a lot is a lot of male genitalia to see in one night. Because when I watch like Omegle videos on YouTube, they'd find like at least some decent people. I found some decent people as well. Like there was this one Filipino guy who I was like, hey, and he was like, hey, and he was like, hey, where are you from? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm from Asia. Where are you from? And then he said, oh, I'm from the Philippines. And I'm like, oh. And then I'm like, oh, this guy's from the Philippines. Let me just surprise him by, excuse me, what's up? I'm Filipino too. And then I was like, I wasn't actually pretending to be girl, so I thought of trolling, and I showed him my girl voice. My girl voice isn't really that good. It's really bad. That was a sample of it. Okay, one more match. I better do good this time. We're gonna start? Okay, we're starting. Let's go. Carp. Okay, so far so good. Alright, T-spin, boom. Tetris over there. And another Tetris over here. Well, this is not good. This is terrible. Yes. Yes. Guess not. No. I mean, that's not too bad. Nope. I wonder if they're still playing Gartic Phone. I'll drop by after I end the stream. Shit. Also, I noticed in Twitch, like, the follower to viewer ratio is like so unforgiving. Like I noticed some streamers with over 1,000 followers, and they'd have like 10 viewers at least, which kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Come on. No. Oh, at least we got 12. Yeah, it's a good time to end it on. Send GG's to the chat. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Yeah, thank you again for 25 followers on Twitch. And also, I forgot to talk about it. Oh, I forgot to remove the toilet break. Whoops. But my VOD channel has reached 7 subscribers. Thank you for that as well. Excuse me. So yeah, thank you for like following and watching. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you tomorrow with Fall Guys. Not really Fall Guys, but you get the idea. Bye.